Well, hello again, my casual duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and I do have that second War Lion deck for you guys. If you didn't already check out the one where we used Ritual Ceremony, get back into the. If you go back to my channel, I do have all my speed duel videos set up as a playlist. You'll be able to see that and many more. Or it might actually just be like off to the side. Let's see, down there as a recommended next view since it was released today as well. But don't stop watching this one just to go watch that one. You can finish this one first, guys. So this time we're going to use Inner Conflict. So let's get you guys a deck list and get this deck started. So first up, Inner Conflict. This time we're going to be using 3 copies Breaker the Magical Warrior. I will be using 3 copies Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. 3 copies of our pseudo boss, the Super Warline. So there's our 9 monsters. We're going to have 2 copies Book of Moon. I'm going to tech in the single Cosmic Cyclone. We're going to run 3 copies Pre-Preparation of Rites. 3 copies Warlion Ritual. And to finish out the deck at 20, we're going to have 2 copies of Zoma the Spirit. This is actually pretty basic. I do think that this one flows a little bit better than Ritual Ceremony did, only because we are able to efficiently play out the secondary characters. The Red Eyes bit is just very casual, and it was just very enjoyable. Moving over to the extra deck, it is the same as earlier. It is the Arcana Knight Joker, the 2 Blue Eyes Ultimates, the Rhea Senshi, and the Double Restrict. Moving over to the side deck, this changed up just by 1. I am running a single Crossout in here, double Lost Winds, double Waking the Dragons, and my second Zoma is lurking in here. So guys, if this was all that you wanted to see, if you just wanted to stop by for a deck list, I do want to take 2 seconds and thank you guys for stopping by to watch. It means so much that you guys keep doing that. If you enjoyed this and you haven't already, do consider subscribing to the channel. Let your friends know about us. And until the end of today, I will be accepting any write-in questions for me in the comments section. So if there's anything that you wanted to know about me, my play style, Yu-Gi-Oh history, whatever, we will be taking the best ones. And I do believe tomorrow, Sunday, we'll be going ahead and filming a video for Monday, as that is the 1-year anniversary of my channel. Not the 1 year of me making a video, but the 1 year of the channel actually being put together. So doing a little Q&A thing. It's kind of cool. Lots of questions from lots of viewers from the past. Some of them were emailed, a lot were in the comments section. I did answer a lot of those personally, but some of them are just so good, I feel like I need to answer them so everybody hears it. Because you know what? Maybe you guys like it, maybe you guys won't. I don't know. But if that was all you guys were here for, one last thing before I dismiss you, I just want you guys to have a great day. Go ahead, do something that's fun. Go watch some more videos. And then just enjoy your day. So class dismissed. And everybody else, let's talk over the deck real quick. So this time I went with Inner Conflict over the Ritual Ceremony. And I mean, you could honestly put the Ritual Ceremony in this deck as a secondary skill. But it loses something in the way of game power, game push, right there at the end board states. With the Inner Conflict, we get also the option to use our opponent's monster in our Ritual, which is also very fantastic. So the remainder of this effect is activate this skill during the main phase. Once per duel, you can pay half your life. Take control of one monster the opponent controls until the end phase. It cannot attack directly this turn. If that is their only monster, feel free, if it's big enough, to turn it into a War Lion. Make it a direct attack, guys. The world is your oyster. Also, this is just great for swinging for game anyway. So again, we're going to be using the breakers. Again, when it's normal summon, it gets a spell counter, gains 300 attack for spell counters, only can hold 1, and you can remove that spell counter during your own turn to target a spell trap on the field and destroy it. So spot removal. We do have Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. And again, I am a huge fan of any time that you're playing a ritual deck, if you can perform the entire ritual with a single offering. And again, this is another shine through 7-star monster that's just going to do a job normally and then do this job as well. So normally, you can normal summon this card without tributes. If you do, its original attack becomes 1900. When this card is tributed, you can add a Blackluster Soldier monster from the deck to the hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. We don't need that second effect. we can board him as an extra 19, raising our power ceiling. So the breakers summon as a pseudo 19. Charging Gaia hits in as a hard 19. And it's also an offering. And then you got your Warline. Again, this is really all you needed. 7 stars, 2300, good base stats. Again, if we can use our opponent's monster through Inner Conflict, all the better. Let's get in there, let's get our Warline, and let's go to town and get those games. Going over to the spells, you got the 2 Books of Moon. Again, turn a face-up monster on the field to face-down defense position. This will help block effects. Let's say you had a trap that you wanted to activate. Your opponent summons Jinzo, book it. You can activate your traps again. They're doing Dragon Caller. They're doing Relinquished. Relinquished goes to head, triggers effect. Resolve your Book of Moon beforehand. Your monster should just remain there. It's all good. Book of Moon, great card. Cosmic Cyclone, just a little added hate for the back row. Pay 1,000 life points, target a spell trap on the field, banish it. Then we have the best card, one of the best cards in this deck, the Pre-Preparation of Rites. So this one says add a ritual spell from the deck to the hand, then 1 ritual monster from deck or discard whose name is listed on the spell. So again, this is the reason we went with the War Lion's Ritual this time. We wanted to ensure that we were going to be able to just recycle our War Lions if we needed to. And again, this gets us both pieces. So until Manju, the 10,000, comes into the game, we're going to be using pre-preps. Last spell, the War Lion Ritual. This is used to play the War Lion. Also tribute monsters from hand and field whose levels equal 7 or more. And again, if we do the Inner Conflict, we get a big monster. Just go ahead, turn it into your own monster. It's awesome. Last up, Zoma. Again, we are playing Inner Conflict. We got to assume our opponents are going to have Inner Conflict. And again, this is just, when you flip it, it summons. It's still considered a trap. If it's destroyed by battle while it was summoned by its own effect, the opponent takes damage equal to the attack of the monster that bodies this card. So again, the bigger the monster, the bigger the damage. And again, once you start dealing with effects like Inner Conflict, you're dealing with half life pay. So at most, unaltered, that's a 2,000 point pay. So anything that's 2,000 or more, instant game loss for the opponent. Going over to the extra deck again, Arcana Knight just kind of protects himself. Blue Eyes is our current strongest card in the game. Ryu Senshi totally nullifies any spell card that targets him specifically. And for 1,000 life points can negate normal trap cards. And Thousand Eyes Restrict is my favorite pivot tech fusion monster. It paralyzes everything on the field, and much like Relinquished, can equip itself. Unlike Relinquished, you're not sharing the battle damage with your opponent, which is why I like Relinquished better. But when it comes to triggering this off Waking the Dragons, I'll take my Restrict. Going into the side deck, nobody going to cross out single copy. Honestly, guys, you guys can play whatever you want here. I like to take care of those pesky defense monsters. Once you start backing somebody into a corner, somebody's going to throw something, and this could be your gateway to just a free open direct attack. So just run it or don't, your choice. Double Lost wins, stopping special summon monsters from having effects and or having their attack. And then again, if your opponent plays something from their extra deck while this is in the graveyard, you get to set this back on the field again, banish it when it leaves the second time. Waking the Dragons, if it's banished or destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you get to special summon one of your monsters from either your deck or your extra deck. This is why we carry fusions. And another Zoma, because you know what? You can never be too safe with Inner Conflict. And when there was enough room in the main deck to play them, I like to keep them there too. And 3 is a very good thing. I mean, honestly, Inner Conflict is just about everywhere. The Book of Moons, honestly, if you wanted to, that Cosmic Cyclone could become a Book of Moon if you like, because you are running 3 breakers. But I didn't have a Jinzo in this build, so that is just what it is. So I do hope between the 2 War Lion decks, we got our fill. I thought it was very cool that I found 2 very fun ways to play it. One a little more competitive, one a little more like my name, casual, and both very enjoyable plays. I think that this satisfies a challenge for the deck. I'm not sure. Let me know. And just one more thing, my friends. Have a great day. That's it. Just go out, enjoy your day. See you on the next video.